designed to be different. Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. God has a pleasing and perfect plan for His children. He wants us to be a transformed people with renewed minds, living to honor and obey Him. He wants only for the best for us, because He gave His Son to make our new lives possible. We should joyfully give ourselves as living sacrifices for His service. Jeremiah 1:5 says, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you prophets of the nations. God knew you as He knew Jeremiah. Long before you were born or even conceived, He thought about you and planned for you. When you feel discouraged or inadequate, remember God has always thought of you as valuable, and that He has a purpose in mind for you. Jeremiah 29:11 says, For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. We are all encouraged by someone who stirs up in us to move ahead and do something productive. Someone that believes we can do the task that they have given to us, who will guide us through that task. God is this kind of leader. He knows the future, and His plans for us are good and full of hope. As long as God provides our agenda and goes with us, as long as we fulfill His mission, we can have boundless hope. This does not mean we will be spared from pain, suffering, or hardship, but that God will see us through to a glorious conclusion. At times in our lives, we may not understand everything that God is doing, whether it's by our timetable or His. But He tells us specifically in Jeremiah over and over again that His will and His timing are better than ours, that we will never be able to understand truly what His plan is, because we only see a piece of our picture. He sees the picture in its entirety. He sees the beauty, and He wants to, emphasize it, like taking a highlighter to certain parts of our lives and marking it up so that people notice there's something different. Next time you feel like I'm different, as in your looks or your attitude or something else, remember, God made you specifically just the way you are for a purpose. Now you just have to be willing to listen and go and find that purpose and fulfill what God's will is for you.